Many people choose no-dig or no-till gardening method for a reason. But sometimes traditional ways of vegetable gardening can be more beneficial. Don't believe me? Watch the next video.
My name is Tanya. I'm a gardener from Finland and today I'm planting potatoes. By the way, 2 weeks ago I made a tour video on my garden where this place where I'm standing right now looked completely different. So if you haven't watched this video, I recommend you watching this after this video and I will leave link in description. So this place actually was a perennial bed, but it was ruined by the lack of maintenance. And if you're curious why, once again, I recommend you watching my previous video. I'm planning to create beautifully structured kitchen garden here, but to do so, I have to eliminate weeds.
And you would be surprised, but one of the best ways to get rid of weeds is by planting potatoes. I will explain more in a few minutes. Before that, let's plant them potatoes. So I have 3 varieties here. The first one, this one is heirloom variety called blue-eyed potato. It was created in Soviet Union in 1940s and it has an exceptional taste, and it is one of the world's most starchy potato. Nowadays it is extremely rare outside of former Soviet Union territories, and I got mine from a potato collector a few years ago and was planting it in pots just to keep seed potatoes, and now I have a chance to grow more, not just to propagate them but to eat as well.
The next one, on the contrary, is one of the most common, at least here in Finland. It is called Annabelle. It is commercially growing cultivar known for disease resistance, early crop, and good taste. It has been grown in many countries, including New Zealand and Canada. And actually, this variety suits well for colder climates like this one we have in Finland. And the third variety, I don't know what it is. It is a store-bought potato and it decided to grow in my storage, so I will give that a chance. By the way, if you know what variety it can be, let me know in the comments. Now let's go and plant them all. I won't be showing you the whole process, it will be boring. And now all potatoes buried in the ground, and if you're curious, I'm planting them in one row, and the distance between potatoes is 25 centimeters. Since they are grown in one row, they will receive enough light, and if you are planting more rows, I recommend to increase the distance between potatoes. As the growth will appear, I will heal them up and mulch with a clipped grass. And later in the season, I will repeat this process a few times. You probably have been asking yourself why the shape of this potato patch is so unusual. And I dare say that this is the most beautiful potato patch you have ever seen. First of all, why potato patch should be ugly? This potato patch consists of 50 plants and it is approximately 75 kilos of potatoes, and after I will pick some seed potatoes for the next year, there's still enough for our family to eat for 5 months. Of course, different families have different habits, and our family isn't that large and we don't eat that much potatoes. But anyway, trust me, you don't need a field to grow a bunch of potatoes. This patch is easy to maintain and aesthetically is good. And it is very important for me because this potato patch is close to the deck on which we spend lots of time in summer. So I need to like what I see. The shape came from a garden path that I didn't know was there before I cleaned this space. I was really surprised to find this path. The idea was to use the path, and I left some perennials on the side to sort of make this place more beautiful and cover the view on potatoes. And the middle part on which I'm standing right now will be lawn, sort of, because I don't need the proper lawn here. I hope with this video I will inspire you to be creative with your potato patch. Use your garden structure. Potato patch should be whatever but boring. And now, if you are still here, I hope you are, I will explain how traditional method of growing potatoes helps to fight weeds in your garden. It simply happens because of mechanical action on your soil. And while I was digging the ground, preparing this potato patch, I dug out lots of weed roots. And this pile behind my back, maybe half of it is consisting of weed roots. So while you do that in spring, it is much easier than if you would try to weed out your garden in summer. By the way, by traditional, I don't mean turning the soil over. This is really outdated and is bad for your soil. I just dig some piece of it and slightly shake it. So I'm not turning it over. And the next thing that is helping to eliminate weeds is constant maintenance, because you need to heal your potatoes up and to mulch and to heal them up again and to mulch, and then you dig them out when you're harvesting them, and this kills most of the weeds in 1 year. And if you're growing potatoes for 2 or more years, this kills weeds completely. Trust me. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, don't forget to thumb up, to subscribe, and this is the third video on my garden of which I was talking in the beginning.